Hi everyone, welcome back to Jessipes. I'm Jess. I make recipes that are fun, easy, and healthy. Today I'm at Foxborough Stadium doing a Tom Brady challenge. I'm making recipes from his book, The TB12 Method, to see just what Tom Brady's diet is all about. Hi everyone, welcome back to Jessipes. I'm Jess. I make recipes that are fun, easy, and healthy. Today I'm actually going to be starting my TB challenge. The challenge starts tomorrow, so I'm going to start making some of the recipes from his book. So this is the TB12 Method. It is by Tom Brady, and you may have heard a little about his diet. He talks about avoiding certain foods that might cause inflammation. So I thought it'd be really fun to try some of his recipes from his book and live like Tom Brady as much as I can for a week. So I'm doing his fresh veggie lasagna. So he actually avoids dairy and eats 80% plant-based. So you're gonna find this is lasagna, but there's no cheese and no meat in it. So to make the cheese, you're gonna use raw cashews. I bought these at Whole Foods because it was a little bit hard to find raw in a smallish quantity. And then he uses water, lemon juice, and smoked salt. So I also had trouble finding smoked salt in a small quantity. I didn't want to buy a whole big thing. So I'm just going to use regular salt. And then I have some fresh organic lemons. I'll just squeeze that. So that's to make the cheese. To make the walnut meat, I got some raw walnuts. And I probably should have got these at Whole Foods as well, but I didn't know that they had those there. He also uses tamari, which is a soy product from what I could tell. I'm surprised he eats soy. I usually don't, so I'm going to do coconut aminos and hope that it's similar enough. Thyme, he says picked thyme, but you know what? I have dried. But it's organic, so hopefully that fits the bill. And some olive oil. He says for the tomato sauce, now I'm very surprised about this one. Sun-dried tomatoes. I thought he avoided tomatoes, so this is surprising to me. And you also have to soak them in advance, so give yourself time for that. Red wine vinegar, some more olive oil, some red pepper flakes if you want, and salt and pepper. And then you're also going to need some vegetables. That's going to be like instead of noodles, because he doesn't seem to eat much pasta. So squash, carrots, and zucchini. I could not find organic squash anywhere. I looked all over, so I couldn't get organic. Sorry, Tom. Olive oil, lemon juice again, salt and pepper, and some basil. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I also purchased, because I did not have one of these mandolins, you actually slice up the veggies with this. So I got one of these, and then I'm going to use a food processor to make the cheese and the meat. So here we go. The directions are kind of vague. Have I mentioned I don't really know how to cook? I peeled the carrot because that seemed like you have to peel a carrot, right? Yeah, so I'm supposed to make ribbons with this somehow. Okay, cool. Can you tell I don't know what to do? I feel like the ribbons with the carrot will be better with this, no? Like, that's ribbony, right? Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna use the peeler for the carrot. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. I'm sorry. Something is happening downstairs, and she doesn't like it. Now what? Help! This is probably where how does this work? Is it this way? How do I do this? Help. Hold food with holder? What holder? Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Like this? Nothing's... Nope. This is not working. Oh, jeepers. All right, hang on. I figured this thing out. I finished the carrots. All right, let's see. I honestly don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, we got one piece. Come on. Maybe this way? Do I go this way? Why does it look so easy? This way? Okay. I mean, I can just go like this. It's supposed to be ribbons, though. Maybe I need a bigger thing? Should I make it like a bigger? Let's try like that. Tom, help. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay, now I'm doing the zucchini. It said 2 squash. This just seems like a lot of vegetable, and it doesn't say how many servings I'm making. And I already cut the top and bottom off the squash. So I'm a little bummed about that because I feel like I don't need it, but I don't know. At least I figured out how to use this. This is pretty cool. And I feel like I would, I mean, I'm speaking pretty soon, but I feel like I would do something like this again. Even if I used like actual cheese. This is so fun though. This is so fun. Okay, gonna keep going. Next, we need to soak all of the veggies in the 1/4 cup of lemon juice and 1/2 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper. So I juiced a lemon, and that was actually the perfect amount. I'm just gonna strain the seeds out, and if there's any like pulp, I probably don't want pulp in there. Then I'll add my salt, pepper, and olive oil. I don't see how this is nearly enough liquid. So 1/2 tablespoon. So this is a full tablespoon, but I'm just gonna do 1/2. And kind of mix that around. Salt and pepper. Oops. Pepper. I don't like pepper that much, so. Okay, so, all right, I'll just kind of coat the bottom here, I guess. And then, I mean, look, this entire bowl is full of vegetables. Like, this is not, like, what in the world? How is that even close to enough liquid to soak these? So you're supposed to soak them until soft. Like, what? This makes no sense. This is not, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Help. Tom. I'm gonna double the recipe. Okay, so I did 1 more lemon, 1 more tablespoon of olive oil, and then salt and pepper again. Just gonna kind of massage that in. This, I mean, they seem pretty coated now. So you're supposed to let this sit for half an hour. So that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe in the meantime, I will make the cheese and meat. Okay, so making the cheese with the food processor. I'm gonna do half a cup of raw cashews, 1/3 cup of water. It does require the smoked salt, which I didn't get. So you know what? Regular salt. And then half a tablespoon of lemon juice. So I just did half of a lemon. Okay. I didn't do the whole thing. You can always add more, but you can't add less. Okay. All right. Oh, nope. Needs more. Okay. Nice and smooth. I don't even know what it tastes like, honestly. All right, we're gonna put that aside so we can make the meat. We're making the meat, so half a cup of walnuts. I need the tamari stuff, so I'm just doing the coconut aminos instead. Sorry. Okay, 1 tablespoon. It's 1 teaspoon of the olive oil. I'm just guesstimating. And then, how much thyme? It is half a tablespoon of thyme. Picked. Yes, I'm picking it right now as we speak. Okay. All right, so there's the meat mixture. I'm gonna set that aside as well. That's not gonna be enough for how much vegetables I have there. I'm gonna have to make more. All right, we are on to the tomato sauce. So you actually have to soak the sun-dried tomatoes for 2 to 6 hours. So I hope that this is enough. It is 1 cup. I hope it makes enough sauce because it seems like the quantities of everything are a little funky. Fingers crossed. So 1 cup of sun-dried tomatoes that have been soaked, half a cup of water, 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and then salt and pepper. And those can go in, and red pepper flakes if you want. And that goes in your blender or food processor. Okay, so I have my vegetables, which are the noodles, my sauce, which is the sun-dried tomato mixture, the cashew cheese mixture, the walnut meat mixture. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a little overwhelmed right now about how this is actually gonna come together, but I have 3 dishes here because I'm gonna use it for lunches and dinners, and that way I think I can lay it all out. I forgot about the basil when I made the mixture. I think it was supposed to go in then. So we're just gonna try our best. So I'm just gonna take some pieces of vegetable and lay them on the bottom here. How am I gonna eat this though? Like, is anyone else with me on this? Like, when I go to eat it, isn't it just gonna flop all over the place? I guess these were supposed to be better slices. Help. Okay, so what I did was I found kind of the nicer pieces to lay as the foundation on the bottom. So they say to do the cheese. So I'm laying the cheese. Cheesing. I think I'm gonna need way more cheese. And then the meat. so the meat and then the sauce. So another thing is they don't ever cook this. So do I just eat it raw? Like, isn't lasagna cooked? But there's nowhere in the directions to cook it. It says to stack them on a cutting board, square the lasagna edge with a sharp knife, then serve with remaining sauce on the side. Is anyone else like confused by this? Okay. So that is round one. I could probably do another round of veggies. I think I have almost enough of the stuff on the side. But like the meat stuff, that was 2 portions worth of the meat. So that's not quite enough, but we can make this work. We can make this work. The funny thing is, it looks like meat. There it is, the finished product, TB12's TB12 Method Veggie Lasagna. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next recipe soon. Bye! Thank you so much for watching this video.